Hey everybody, host Brian. Hey everybody, host Brian Holland here from the Winning Agenda, the Big Bad Wolf on didn'ttake.net. Wasn't planning on recording, but old mate B. Blum from the internet, a great player and someone we've interacted with quite a lot online, is on. So I thought I'd record this game, playing the new Sunny list, which should be interesting. Am I going to keep this hand? I am not going to keep this hand. You can check out the deck tech for this in episode of 54 of the Winning Agenda. No problem. Alright, so old mate BB is saying there might be some bumps. No problem. New to the interface. Same to you. Alright, so we're playing against Huss Bioroid. And our opponent tells us that they are testing this for the Psi Championship. Which I think is something being run by the StimHack. I mean, it could be wrong. We've definitely spoken about it before. Alright, the question is whether or not this is going to be a fast advance, because being a control list, Sunny, we need to go slow, but we'll need to find out fairly quickly. So what can I do? So we're protecting R&D. Let's go... I kind of just want to play out a bunch of econ stuff. Let's go Lucky Find into an R&D run. Just get some sort of information to start with. Toll Booth, okay, so we're probably playing a control list. I mean, some of the fast advanced lists do play Toll Booth, but that's probably more of a mid-range style. Which does give us a bit of time if it's just straight fast advance. Okay, we're seeing the Adonis. We're going to have to go and trash out this turn. I assume our opponent's probably going to protect it. We've only got the Shrike, which is the Sentry Breaker, in hand. So hopefully we can draw for some soon. Yeah, the good thing about HP is it's such a versatile list. You can do so many things with it. It's a versatile ID. There's so many things you can do with it. So your opponent never really knows what's going on. Okay, let's draw for a turn. Alright, I'm going to make some runs. Let's see what's behind door number 1. I'm going to try and force a res here. Okay, so no res. Maybe a lower agenda density. Break a Bay Grid. Oh, okay, I see what's happening here. Do I want to trash it? Maybe. The thing with these, I hate trashing things off the top of the deck, usually. But the economy swing that this can give our opponent is quite good, so I will get rid of it. We're not strapped for credits at the moment. Let's go 2 clicks left. We saw the toll booth, so I imagine either this or this is the toll booth. Let's go for R&D again. Continue. Let's see what we're going to get. IQ. Alright, yeah, we totaled around a bit with this card. It's interesting. But that's good to know. Okay, we're going to keep that, then I'm going to play out the short gamble. End the turn. I do have a Jan Nori in hand, I am aware of that, don't worry. I didn't play it because I was fairly certain I was going to get bonked a few times here. It's ideally really good when we get Desperado out. I'm going to play it out next turn unless we see something in front of Archives. I really don't want to get hit by Toll Booth at some stage here. So I'm interested to see what our opponent's going to do. Usually the Adonis, the early Adonis, the turn 1 Adonis, that server will become the scoring server if they're going for a mid-game, mid-range style. Alright, so a lot of protection R&D, so I'm guessing this is either very permissible or very expensive. Alright, let's... I imagine server 1 is going to be some sort of economy asset. Let's run server 0, the Adonis, and see what happens. I mean, the good thing if it is a toll booth, it costs them a lot more credits. We get in at 10, and we can probably make another run. The Architect, that's also quite bad. We do have the Shrike. Yeah, Architect is such a huge tempo swing. It's just like giving the opponent a whole extra turn, and particularly with Huss Bioroid engineering the future, they get to obnoxiously gain presumably gain a credit from installing something. They can also just bring this back from the bin as well. So hopefully with Shrike out, and soon maybe a multi-threader, we won't have to worry so much about this. But we are going to trash this Adonis, seeing as we're already here. Deny our opponent some credits. So, install a card in Server 0. Install a card from Archives. Yep, so the Breaker Bay has gone into this. I've decided whether I want to spend 5 credits in here, like I probably will, again. BBG. Guess it into, so, thank you. Alright, so continuing. Successful run trigger. So I'm going to access this one. Yes, and I'll trash this one as well. Yuck! Alright, let us 10 credits our opponent has, so we still get played out by Toll Booth. Let's draw a card. Okay, so we've got the Striker, which is the Code Gate Breaker. And we're going to lucky find up to 14. Pass the turn. Yeah, we need to draw some more cards here, so I'm going to probably try and play a John Massanori yet. I probably should have done that turn. Like, I'm still getting used to playing this list. I only played a handful of games with it, and truthfully wasn't planning on recording games with it soon. But with Blumster, the Blum, seemed like a good opportunity. Okay, let's draw a card. The day the cast's going to happen. Draw a card. A career for out the day the cast. Play that. I do kind of want to make a run. Big thing is if this is an agenda or just another econ asset. Either way, I don't want to run through this. I can't afford really to play out the Shrike and keep it and not be blown out by this as well. Let's career fair out the day the casts. Play the John Massanori. So good thing obviously about career fair. Lets us maintain the credit advantage. We can do it. As Shilzy Liam Prasad would say, he really likes playing in his aggressive decks because it allows him to play his resources in the aggressive deck without having to take that sort of tempo hit from playing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the early game. But a great card. And good splash in Sunny, I think, when you're really running on a lot of resource economy. Oh, okay. Hit the Architect off the ABT. That's pretty good for our opponent. Alright, let's draw a card. Try and hit something. Okay, so I've got all 3 breakers in hand. I really need a multi-threader before I can start running efficiently, though. Oh, well, that's convenient. Right, what am I expecting to hit here? So we need to play out the multi-threader. And probably one of these. I want to say the Shrike. Don't want to give our opponent too much information just yet. So multi-threader. And the Shrike, which is the killer, is out. Okay, and we're ending the turn. Okay. So curious to know what this is. This hasn't been rezzed yet. If it was Econ asset... Oh, there we go. It's Jackson. I was just about to say it's probably a Jackson. If it was an Econ, it would have already been rezzed. Jackson's being drawn. Opponent is down 11 credits, so if we can make some runs, next turn I might play out the Striker, the Code Gate Breaker, which will cost 1, 2 to break a Toll Booth. It's 3 straight up front. Then I have to boost it twice, unfortunately, because it's only boosted up to 4 strength. Let's play 6. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 credits to break a Toll Booth, if I'm doing my math correctly, which I'm probably not. I'm an art student. What can you do? Click to gain a credit to gain 1. Alright. Oakley dokes. Okay, we're going to check archives, draw a card. Probably just force the use of this Jackson, I imagine. Then we're going to play out the Striker. I was right the first time. Draws Desperado. That was good timing. Sequencing is a bit off. Okay, so Itchy's in the bin, as is an Eve campaign and a Jackson. Okay, so let's play out this. What's that going to take us down to? Not a lot. I don't like these situations. I don't know the outs of my deck correctly. I could also play out the... I can already break the Architect. It only costs effectively 2 credits with multi-threader to break an Architect, and then continue, maybe force the res of something else. I think either one of these is a Toll Booth. which is pretty gross. So let's. Is this another? Ah, gosh. Sorry, I'm so bad at everything, guys. All right, let's run server 0. Like, if it's a barrier, everything's okay. Well, not really. Like, it takes us out, but like, it's not going to do anything untoward. If there's another architect, it's going to cost us a lot to get in. Hopefully not. So, Blum is being ponderous. It's an Eli. Okay, so I can still click through this. Do I think that's an agenda or something worth getting in there? That's probably what our opponent was considering as well. Like, I think I go in just because... if it is an agenda, I'd really want it. If it's not an agenda, it might be something I can trash, or at least give me some information. If it's a Break a Bay grid, though it's probably not, because our opponent did discard the Eve campaign, which is one of the best cards to res on the Break a Bay grid. So I'm going to click through it. Click through. So -1 click, -1 click. Continue. So I'm going to take 2 credits from the multi-threader. Match strength of the architect. Break any number. And continue. And we'll see what this is. Ah, very good. Okay. Alright, well, that's not too bad. I mean, it wasn't obviously very efficient, but good to know we can get into that server relatively easy. If that's going to be our opponent's scoring server, they really need to play another piece of ice here to stop me from getting through, just from clicking through the Eli, and this costing me effectively 2 credits. So opponent's digging again with Jackson. Yes, people have said good choice. Yeah, we were both pondering. Friendly gentleman. Okay, so we've seen 2 cards in here. So first thing goes to mind is either Break a Bay and an asset, or an Ash and an agenda, or maybe an Ash and a Caprice. Not hugely certain. So let's just quickly do some turn math here. For one, click here, run to check the archives. Again, maybe force use of the Jackson. We've seen the Jackson used quite a bit. Opponent's on 11 credits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 on here. Check what these are. It doesn't leave us on a whole lot of credits, unfortunately. So I go 1. 1 the Desperado. 2 run there for a card and a credit. Yeah, maybe that's the better option. Okay. Or not. Like, I'm really not sure what this is. Like, if it's an Ash and agenda, I can't get in there anyway. Right this second, I really need to build up the economy. So let's run archives. So really condensing those clicks. I miss playing Desperado in a list. I miss playing John Massanori. I can really click compression. Okay, so draw another pointless thing. So we've seen the architect pitched. Obviously, B. Blum is not going to be playing it any more of these while I get the striker. Now I only have 2 clicks left, though. I really need some more economy. I'm going to draw. Oh, Jack Sinclair. That's going to be good. So I'm going to play that out, actually, and see if our opponent covers archives. I have to adjust this because Jack is still not automated. Isn't automated. End the turn. Alright, so if our opponent doesn't protect archives there, we can use Jack Sinclair at the start of our turn to basically draw a card and gain a credit for no action. Okay, yeah, so this was the Break a Bay and the Eve campaign. So still not fantastic, because that's going to cost us a whopping 7 credits that we don't have to get in and get rid of all that stuff. That drip economy from there is really good, and we need to keep our opponent knows. Was that automated? Was it automated? I think so. I've got to look at my creds before. I think it was. I'm not 100%. I think you were on 9 creds or 10 end of turn. I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, you all at home can just quickly wind back and tell me. I don't want to be the bad guy either if it wasn't automated. but I don't think our opponent paid 5 to res it. It was 11, so yes, all good. Ah, making for excellent video footage here. Oh, we have a spectator as well. Win. Oh, well, that's pleasant. I hope someone wins. Alright, now what's our opponent doing? Installing another card! I'm assuming that's an Ash or a Caprice. I mean, it has to be an upgrade, I think. Yeah. I mean, we know it's not going to be a Sansa or anything like this. Could be the Ash, which is really unfortunate. 14 credits. What are we going to do, guys? I need to get my economy up, play the rest of my Breaker Suite, and get to the control position, which is where I want to be, to give it in some inevitability. If we can get it... Ah, no, you've thought about this. This is the worst. Alright. That's finished. I'll use Jack to run Jackson. So up my click, run server 1. So our opponent doesn't really have a lot of reason to cause to use Jackson here, except to stop us from drawing a card and gaining a credit. But that's fair enough. I would have done that too, probably, depending on what my hand looked like. Okay, start of my real turn. Need to draw a card, because I need some more stuff. That's not going to help me. Draw a card. Dirty Laundry is probably not going to help either. I need to play another one of these. Probably the Striker. Tollbooth is such a hosing. Let's have a poke around. Check archives and see what we've got. Because if I can open this up to something, if it is something fairly permissible, or if it's just an Eli, we can start doing things. Yeah, it's just an Eli. Okay, that's fine. Jack out. And now let's... oh, I've got a tag. Which means our opponent can get rid of these few things that are actually keeping us going. I think I need to remove it. Okay. End the turn. This is not going so well. This could be better. Gaining 2 off that EVE campaign is going to really drip down. Once that EVE campaign is ready to go, our opponent can really develop this server, so we can get through it. So I think we need to use the time in the meantime to try and develop our economy, get the rest of these breakers on board, which is going to be 4 and 3 credits, so that's not too bad, but we really want another multi-threader, or 2 if possible, deck, if you're listening. Dirty Laundry, obviously good, not great right this second though. What would it cost us to get through here? Like, a lot to get through here. So send the second ice here. Alright, let's start the turn. No Jack trigger, so let's draw. Another Dirty Laundry. Draw again. Another Jack Sinclair. Okay. This is unfortunate. Let's draw once more and then maybe play out this if we don't have anything else. No, that's pretty good. Excuse me. I'm going to end the turn and get rid of these superfluous cards. Okay. So this extra drip is going to help us a little bit. If I get another multi-threader out, we can start turning these multi-threaded credits into real credits with these Dirty Laundries after I play this. Because I think we're going to go long here. Sorry about that, I just had to clear my throat. Got a tickle. Okay, so our opponent is Ponderous. Oh, I've just got the feeling that hand is full of agendas. What I would like is I forget the name of it, I think it's Global Sex Security Clearance. It's the resource that allows me to spend a click as my turn begins to look at the top card of R&D. So late game that's going to really help us out after I have the proper Breaker Suite out, a couple more of these. And basically going to save our resources, so I'm only going to run here R&D when I know I can steal an agenda. Okay, so something to protect behind server 1. What a stressful time. Let's draw again. That's the card we're talking about. I really want another multi-threader. It's not it. No, there's that. Okay, let's get rid of this. And one of these. Ideally, should have ideally would have had a Earthrise Hotel a bit earlier, which would have helped us with this drawing problem that we've got, just to hit those resources. Or another daily cast even, if we had a couple of those out. I mean, I haven't churned through that much of our deck as yet. So that's another Adonis, so our opponent's veritably flushed with credits, so this Ash is... I assume this is an Ash, I'm saying that, but it's going to be a real beating if we do get in there, so our chances might be R&D lock with our R&D interface later in the game, especially with Global Security Clearance, but I don't want to play this out until, you know, our opponent, until we have like a full proper suite so I can actually afford to get in there. Okay, and the Eve's finished too, so the Ash has been rezzed now for free. Okay, yeah, I figured, I figured there was an Ash. There was a misclick on behalf of our opponent. Cost our opponent nothing anyway. So advance. Okay, so it's probably going to be a 5-3, which might res a toll booth from a prior acquisition. This isn't looking fantastic. Start the turn. Ugh. Not a click CVS buff. Alright. What am I going to do? Go 1, 2, 3. No, that sucks. I need more credits, guys. This is really stressful. We'll try and get in here. So drain things out. Do we just let our opponent have it? That's snide. Play the third breaker, which takes us down to 6 credits. Try and dirty laundry something stupid. And run HQ. I'm sure there are all kinds of players I can't see, but this is why we're here, guys. We're here to learn and develop. Alright, with 6 credits, we still can't break a toll booth on HQ if it's there, which is unfortunate. So let's run HQ. See what happens. We know it's not the third architect, but we get through the architect pretty easily. Could be an itchy. We do have a couple of clicks left. Enigma. Okay, we can break Enigma for 2 Shrike credits. Shrike? I keep saying that. That's the Dakota. This one here. This. Oh no, I can't. I have to pump it first. Oh, yuck! I really need the data sucker. Hey. The opponent still has 13 credits after all that. But you know, if it is a toll booth going forward. I'm going to take my 2 credits off my multi-threader. Continue. Maybe shouldn't have done that just in case this is the toll booth and we get drained for 3. Yes. Oh no, it's a wraparound. Okay, so we can actually break that for diddly squat. It'd be good if we stole something as well. Okay, so going to get a card and a thing off this. Oh, the Earthrise. Access to Turing. How boring. Okay. 2 clicks left. Play another Underworld Contact. I think was probably the best option because we can dirty laundry this server for not a lot of money next turn. Gain a credit. Alright. Okay. Or maybe I could have played out the Earthrise then. I feel like money's more important at this second. Okay, so it was the Global Food Initiative. Good card. Quality card. Alright, so we're down to 11. Let's dirty laundry this server here. HQ. Okay, so we're going to take the 2 credits off the multi-threader. Use this thing to match strength of Enigma. Break code gate subroutines. Continue. Like, this is wildly inefficient because these breakers are not great for the credits. Hold on, I don't even have enough credits to break through this. Oh my god! Fucked up. Fucked up. Should have gained credit first. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Miscalculated credits. 1 short. That's fuck, I didn't even look at these. Alright, whatever guys, whatever. Takes a tag. Let's click first. No, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'll wear it. Alright, getting credit. We can still... Dirty laundry, click, and archives. Probably a better option to start with. I don't know. Let's just do this. Organic credit. Dirty laundry, click, break. Embarrassing. Win has left the game. Of course you have Win. I can't win now. Oh, that was really disenfranchising, guys. Let's get a credit. Draw a card. Oh, good. The data stack is finally here. Read the tag. Alright. Very flat now. That was big F up. Bucket has joined the game as a spectator. Good timing, Bucket. This is a gross game. Filthy game. Oh, I'm such a fool. Okay, so this is when we talk about, like, don't let stupid mistakes let you go on tilt. I'm still going to try as hard as I can to win this game. It's just going to feel especially dumb. Now, this is an agenda here, and our opponent's going to score it and win the game. And that's fine. But, like, yeah, this is the point, like, it's going to cost us 6 to get in here. Can't get through the ash. There's something on R&D which is scary. Nothing we can really do. Our opponent's just got in the bag, pretty much. Gross. Alright, let us run. Doesn't really make a difference, does it? We can... Dirty laundry... Click, then run here. That's still not going to give us anywhere near amount to, like, break through the ash. We need to run through this server twice this turn to get through there, which is not going to happen with 3 credits with this breaker suite. Okay, so let's use Jack to run Adonis and fourth thing. Okay. Which is server? Is it server 1? Okay. Jack to run server 1. Oh, really? Alright, I probably should have known or seen that at some point. I don't really want to fire it off, but... Yeah, just fire it. Yeah, fire. Oh, it was already on top of it. Very good. See how we go. Okay, another piece of ice in front of that server. That's good. And gets credit. Still a card from archives. Which card was that? Continue. A successful run. We're not going to bother trashing that. Like, we pretty much lost the game anyway. That's fine. This is a 5-3. Unless it's 5-3, then we're fine. No. Maybe it's 3. It doesn't make a difference. If it's literally anything, we're dead. We are DED dead. We don't have any multi-access yet. Haven't drawn any of our R&D interfaces. This is on here maybe to prevent us from... Yeah, it could be like the thing that stops successful run triggers. Golly. It's all pretty bad. It's down to 11 credits, so let's... Dirty laundry. Archives. Credits isn't really going to do it. And then last clue is just run server 0. Like, we lose anyway because we still can't combat this because we can't walk through this either. We can walk through this, but it's not a huge issue unless our opponent has like another Ash in here. Ash and APD. Yeah. GG. That was gas game, but I'm filthy on my fuck ups. Well, yeah, that's how you go, guys. Good game. Blum played very well. Old mate B Blum. Very phenomenal player. Very happy to play him, finally, after all these time interacting with him online. Game more interesting. To make the game more interesting. I was recording. Needed to save face. Yeah, if this was just a casual game, I probably would have taken the take back. But also like to punish myself, so I'll remember. That's good, guys. You can check us out Monday. Yes, hi audience. B Blum says hello. This video will be up at some stage soon. Much to my, I feel the derision coming my way for my mistakes. So, thanks so much, guys. I've been Brian Holland, the Big Bad Wolf on gintechie.net. You can check us out on the Winning Agenda every Monday, and check out our YouTube channel. Thanks so much, guys, and thank you to the Patreon supporters who make this thing happen. Cheers. Thanks.